What up, though? This is your boy Double on the Star. Bring you another crazy radio show. Stay tuned, people. It's going to tell.
Yeah. I like that.
Me too.
What up, man? What up? It's your boy Double on the Star, man. Bring you episode 3, I believe. I hope it's 3. But if it ain't, so motherfucking well. Nah, hey, thanks for tuning in, man. I'm getting a lot of feedback. I appreciate you guys for liking and commenting and subscribing. It's looking good for the boy, man. But yeah, anyway, man, I just want to let you guys know what's been going on throughout the week. Still locking it down with Coon Nation. We had to skip last week. One of the members, Smooth, was sick, so you know what I'm saying, instead of just rocking on without him, we decided to postpone it because, you know what I mean, he's 1/3 of Coon Nation, so we can't just not rock with the boy. We got to do it, you know what I'm saying, official for the fans and for everybody who's listening. So anyway, Coon Nation will be back on, man, this Sunday. Make sure you tune in, man. We do live streams every Sunday around 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so if you ain't got nothing to do on Sunday, man, make sure you tune in, or you can always catch it on the Coon Nation YouTube page, or, you know what I'm saying, go follow the links on IG, Facebook, and Twitter. All of them are Coon Nation, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so tonight, man, I got an opportunity to watch the Billboard Awards, man. What is going on with these award shows? Like, it's getting ridiculous. Like, I haven't seen one good award show. I'm talking about BET, MTV, you know what I'm saying, Billboard Awards, Grammy, like nothing has been dope. Like, everything's been just garbage. Like, even the Billboard Awards this time I just watched 2014, it was like so the crowd wasn't in. I don't know if it was like the technology has got advanced where you can't even hear the crowd, but nigga, I couldn't hear the crowd for nothing. I'm talking about, like, even when they would announce, you know, people who won the awards, or, you know, the different categories and things like that, when they were, you know what I'm saying, speaking the nominees and whatnot, like, you couldn't even hear the crowd get into it. Like, you know what I'm saying, like, back in the day, like, when people used to perform and, you know, they used to go all out, there used to be fire, smoke, guns, like explosions and stuff like that. Like, now it's just so, everybody gets up there and sings a sad ass song that nobody's heard. They want to debut some new song that nobody's ever heard, and it's like, that's cool. But if you're debuting the song for the first time and you're doing it on the award show, you're really not going to get a reaction, because most music today, like, you have to listen to it at least, you know what I'm saying, 3, 4, 5, 10 times before it starts catching on and you start feeling the words and listening to it, you know what I mean? But to debut an album on an award show, I think is a real bad move on an artist, you know what I'm saying, especially if you a first coming out artist that nobody's really heard of. Or maybe not, let me not say never heard of, because you wouldn't even be there, but you know what I'm saying, if this is not, you know, you're not a repeat offender of award shows. Let's put it that way. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no award shows under your belt. Like, you want to come out and do a debut song that nobody's ever heard of before. You already got your single that everybody loves, but it took a while. Like, it wasn't just, you know what I'm saying, last week you dropped a single and everybody was on your shit. You know what I mean? Like, even well-known artists, when they drop singles, like, majority of the people don't really catch on to it for about 6 months down the road, and then it's finally getting its spins. You hear it everywhere. It's repetition, and now you actually are excited about it. So make sure you're doing your thing, man. Make sure everything is copacetic before you get up on there and try to act like, you know, it's the hotness or whatever. And then when people ain't feeling it, you want to look all stupid and get on Twitter and all types of stuff, talking about your fans and stuff. The people that made you or put you in that position to even be on that stage. So I don't know. And then, you know, they had Ludacris, which is my boy, man. I'm a Ludacris fan ever since he first came out. But it just seems like he was just so monotone. Like, he's so professional at that. Like, whatever happened to Luda with the fro? Like, this nigga was like Luda, the white dude in a black man's body, standing up there just like old regular ass, ordinary ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? In the famous words of young LA. You know what I'm saying? Old ordinary nigga just standing up there just, oh yeah, you get excited about, like, he didn't do anything, man. Like, I don't know. Like, if you're gonna host an award show of that magnitude, I think you gotta have a little bit more personality. And to me, Ludacris was just up there, just getting a paycheck, man. And it wasn't like he was enjoying himself or was happy to even be hosting. Like, he didn't involve the audience. Like, these people, you know what I'm saying, they're paying for this award. So I don't know, man. It just seems like over the years that like artists period and the industry and networks, like they just, you know what I'm saying, they're so money hungry and they know that it's just repetition. Like people are used to watching the Billboard Awards, so they're going to get people to tune in. They're going to, just because there's nothing else. Well, like what the fuck else is you going to watch on that day? You know what I'm saying? Like there ain't really nothing else going on. So they got it locked. So I just don't think they put a good, you know what I'm saying, a good performance together. Like, and then listen, not only with Ludacris, I mean, like Ludacris. Hey, if you listen, if you do ever listen to this, man, hats off to you. You come a long way, man, to be in that position to look like an ordinary nigga, because you know what I'm saying. You look like money. He was dressed nice. I can't hate on that. You know what I'm saying. Like the man has, you know what I'm saying, million businesses and all types of stuff. So I'm not hating on your status quo. I'm just saying, like, you Luda, man, like They put Luda up there, you know what I'm saying? They didn't put, you know what I'm saying, the monotone ass nigga that, anyway, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm a firm believer. Like, if you're going to have a musical award show, then it should never be somebody who is an artist on there, because if you ask any artist who's their favorite artist, 9 times out of 10 they're going to say themselves, because every artist listens to their they believe in their own music, so they're going to support their own music or their own genre. You know what I mean? Billboard Awards was real country heavy this time. Like it was like every time a performer, you know, came on stage, it was a country western singer, country western group, country western winning this award, country winning that. You know why? Because country fans to me still have not changed. Like they're still the same fans. Like they enjoy, you know what I'm saying? I've never heard of anybody, you know what I'm saying, getting on and torrenting a country western artist CD. You know what I'm saying? I still believe country western fans actually pay for their damn, you know what I'm saying, CDs and stuff like that. So I think their genre is still kicking out charts. Like they're still selling out arenas. They're still doing all this good stuff. So hats off to you, country music. You know what I'm saying? I get down with country. I'm not a hater to anything, man. I can listen to pretty much any damn thing and still get along with it. So I'm not hating at all. But it was real country heavy. There was a couple rock artists in there. Like if I can remember, I think it was like maybe 2 rock artists. You know what I'm saying? A couple pop, but it was like nothing. Raheem Durant, whatever the nigga name is, man. Like. A shame in history. He was bouncing all around on the damn stage, flipping here, flipping there, doing this, jumping up and down. Like I don't even know. His performance was only memorable because it was just a fucking trapeze act, and it was horrible. Like I would not pay money to go see that dude, even though he's a Billboard artist. He's on the top, you know, he's hit the top 1 spot in the Billboard. But I mean, his performance was just too much. It was like he was trying to mix Michael Jackson with Chris Brown, with Usher, with, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of those different high, you know what I'm saying, energy R&B artists. He was trying to mesh them all together and come up with his own twist on it. But it was just, if you watch the Billboard Awards and you actually seen what's going on during his performance, man, you could look at the crowd. It's like maybe 3 people got their hands up, like, because he wasn't singing. He was just jumping around, doing acrobatic, like doing gymnastic formations. Them niggas made the dime. Like, come on, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, man, it was a catastrophe for me. Like I give that out of 5 stars. I give it a -3 for showmanship. The man was just doing way too much. Those songs were high energy songs. It ain't like he didn't pick the right songs or anything like that. It was just hard to watch. Like it was just so much fucking going on in that little, 3 minutes of entertainment. It was just really hard to watch. The lighting was off. He had a whole bunch of flares and flickers and anyway, yeah. So, and then another thing about the Billboard. Okay, if you're gonna have an award show, can you have people there? Like, there was nobody there. Like, you know how usually in award shows, like, they pan the crowd and then they show like Beyonce or Jay-Z or Rick Ross or Drake or Lil Wayne's camp. Like, there was nobody there. Like, there was nobody in the... Billy Ray Cyrus was at the Billboard Awards 2014. Miley Cyrus wasn't. So that would explain a lot of the flair that they was trying to bring back. It was a whole bunch of people there. They had the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. It was a whole bunch of people there, and 95% of them were fans. The other 4% were stage people and production people, and then you had the 1% who was actually other artists that actually showed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just, I don't know. They did a really good job. It looked really nice to stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that. That's something that a lot of, other award shows can take note to, because it just seems like a lot of other award shows, it's a lot of chaos going on. You don't know what stage to look at. And then it's just small stages, people trying to do big things on a small stage, or, you know what I'm saying, they're doing small things on the big stages. Like, they didn't let the art, you know what I'm saying, really pick what stage the artist can perform and do their stuff on. But this one, both stages were really nice. They were really nice setup. It was big stages. Big thing I want to talk about. The Michael Jackson tribute. Okay, so I waited for this because I was so excited. I was like, oh, this is dope, because, if you guys remember, they did one for Tupac, you know what I'm saying, at Chowchilla. So I'm like, oh, okay, it's going to be dope. You know what I mean? Because the Tupac one was like revolution. It was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? They doing the hologram things, like Tupac is walking around on stage, like it looks like he's actually there. You know what I mean? This one, it was so horrible. The screen, I don't know if they had the AC up or something like that, but the screen was like fanning in the wind. And the Michael Jackson song, like, nobody knew what the hell he was singing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a song that he had did, but if you're gonna do a tribute, you gotta get people involved, man. You gotta grab their attention with a song. Like, they had to did Thriller, like, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bring Michael Jackson back to life. You know what I mean? I said Thriller, and that's funny. But anyway, bring back Michael Jackson back to life with a song that everybody can enjoy and get emotionally attached to. You play this song that nobody knows what the fuck is going on. Like, nobody knew what the hell song it. I don't even know. I had to Google it right now. I should have did it before I got on. I'll put it in the description at the bottom. But the song was, it was like, what is... Anyway, you know what I'm saying, the screen that they were using was flickering in the you know what I'm saying, the background. You could see it waving, you know what I'm saying. The dancers were good, you know what I'm saying. They kept, I think, because they realized that the screen wasn't what they had bargained for, so they kept panning out to the dancers that were actually in the crowd and on the side of the screen and stuff like that a lot, you know what I mean, just because it wasn't like it was dope at all. Like, it was a very good concept. The build up for it was horrible. Like, Luda was, oh man, this is what everybody's came to see. Oh, Michael Jackson, stay tuned. Like, it was not a build up. Like, if you're gonna build something up like that, Luda, come out in a Michael Jackson suit. You know what I'm saying? Do a Jamie Foxx. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come out dressed as Michael, or throw on the Thriller jacket. Only motherfucker that had that was representing for Michael Jackson for that tribute was 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz came out in the Thriller jacket when he performed with, oh boy, I forget his name, the nigga with the horrible performance. Like, he was the only one. He was the only one that came out. So, Michael Jackson performance, man, out of 5 stars, I give that a -4. Like, I love Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. And I was really hoping, you know what I'm saying, that they were going to bring Mike Jack back for that, you know what I'm saying, that short performance. But it was just a horrible job. I hope whoever talked them into it has spent that check already, because I'll be asking for my money back. That's for sure. Another thing about the Billboard Awards, man, like I was saying, have people there. Like, every time, okay, Justin Timberlake won 2 awards. This nigga is off in Russia or somewhere on tour. Miley Cyrus won an award. She's gone. She's off in the UK. Katy Perry won an award. She's gone too. Katy Perry and Miley Cyrus also were 2 performers on the Billboard Awards. How the fuck? Who? Come on now. Come on, son. If you're going to, I can set a better award show than that. Like, if you're going to have an award show and you're going to have performances, can the performers actually be at the place that I spent all this money on this ticket for? Why do I got to keep looking at screens? Like, I could have watched it at home. If I wanted to watch a screen, I could have watched it at home for free. pay my cable bill or stream it, or you know what I'm saying? There's so many. I could have watched it for free if I wanted to look at a damn screen of a performance. Like, I go there, I pay my money, I done bought me a new outfit, I done got my hotel room for Vegas for the weekend. I'm out there, you know what I'm saying, spending, party and all that. I'm telling all my friends, watch me on TV. I'm finna be on there for the Billboard Awards. And every damn performer that was performing in that bitch was overseas on tour. What? Like, what is really going on? Miley Cyrus, her performance. She did a tribute to the Beatles. The Beatles are rolling over in their grave. Who the fuck wants to see Miley Cyrus do a tribute to the Beatles? Do y'all know who the Beatles are? The most influential rock band, like, started the whole the what is it they call it, the British invasion or something like that, the UK, whatever it was. Like, they were a part of that. They were part of the four groups that did that. And you're gonna let Miley Cyrus do a tribute to the Beatles? What? Billboard Awards, y'all should get y'all ass whooped for that. Like, that was ridiculous for you to do that. Nothing hating on Miley Cyrus at all. But Miley Cyrus looked like she didn't even want to do it. Like, come on. You could have had Billy Ray goddamn Cyrus do a tribute to the Beatles. At least this nigga could understand him. Like, and actually have an emotional attachment to it. Like, it was just her and some weird other dude up there, and they were just wearing these weird jackets, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like, okay, you're gonna do, okay, Miley, I can look. I'm take you to the room, the post-production room of them talking about Miley Cyrus. You're going to do this Beatles thing. Okay, Miley, this is what we're going to do. Okay, I know you're having your crazy tour that you always do with the tongue looking out and the twerking and all that stuff, but you're going to be doing a tribute to the Beatles. Okay, I'm going to need you to, kind of tone it down, because you might have some older viewers that that tune in just because they want to hear a Beatles song. So this has a lot of tradition and heritage here. So they put her in this stupid furry or glittery, stringy, like feathery jacket, barefooted, standing in her own performance, like confetti, like, and her and this weird dude, him with a rattle bone, and he's wearing another jacket. Like, you could tell they had to cover them up, because he probably didn't have no damn shirt on, and her, she probably had her titties out and the tongue across, because they had cut to her before when she won an award. She had the big lips with the tongue, and that was like a big button she had on her shirt. So she couldn't do that during the Beatles tribute. You know what I'm saying? So you could tell they were like, put something on her. So they put this ridiculous jacket on her. They didn't pan away. It was like no emotional, like it was a really good song that they sang, and it was just horrible. I hate to keep hating on. I hate to keep hating. I hate to keep talking about this Billboard Awards, but it just had me so upset, because I was really looking forward to the host, who was Luda. I'm like, oh, Luda's, you know what I'm saying, this is gonna be different. Like, this is his first time. He's gonna bring out the Luda, like Luda, you know what I'm saying? This nigga was Chris. He was himself up there, like, getting a paycheck. That's all it was to him. There was nothing. Like, if I was him, I would not ask him back. I wouldn't ask him to sign no autographs. Like, he probably didn't. He probably got right in his car, went on back to Dubai or wherever they're at right now, filming Fast 7, and continued mission. Like, that was it. You know what I'm saying? It was like nothing for him. A couple people did shine. You know what I'm saying?
What up, though? This is your boy Double R the Star, bringing another crazy radio show.
Their names,
Stay tuned, people. It's going to
rocking. You know what I'm saying? That's a country western song. Those boys was that. This is how we roll. This is how we. That song. Oh man, they did a really good job. I like their performance. I like their speech. They won an award. I just like their presentation. They were really cool people. They're real humble. You know what I'm saying? Like, appreciative and things like that. And that's what it's all about. Like, without the viewers, without the fans, without the production people, without all these people, like, you would be making music for yourself and your homies. Like, that's it. So give respect when respect is due. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm doing right now in this last little part before I move on subjects here, is they did a really, really, really good performance. I like that song. That song was really cool. Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj, she did a really good job. You know what I'm saying? She brought a little personality. She was, you know what I'm saying, introducing an artist to perform, and she did a really good job. She, you know, she was reading from the teleprompter, which, let's cut away. Talk about the teleprompter. It seems like every single body just got wrapped up in the teleprompter. People were stumbling over the words. I don't know if it was nerves or if it was just nonchalantness. Like, this is so ABC, I can do this. You know what I mean? Like, it was just, they were fucking it up. But Nicki Minaj, she put her own little Nicki twist on it. You know what I'm saying? With that rah rah rah. Like, she did a really good job, man. And I'll talk about Nicki here later because I want to talk about her. But did a really good job. I can't even really think about anybody else who did a good job. I mean, there's a couple of people that, you know, I just can't remember their names because they really, you know, just kind of did their job, but they didn't, you know, they didn't make it or break it at all. You know what I'm saying? There was no game changers. There was nothing in that award show that was memorable at all. Jennifer Lopez, she did a really good job at the end performing, but it's J-Lo. You know, J-Lo, I'm not hating on J-Lo. Please don't think I'm hating on J-Lo. J-Lo did a really good job, you know what I'm saying, for 40, whatever she is, 40 something, like 50, so however old Jennifer Lopez is. Like, she did a really good performance. She gave an actual performance. You know, she performed at the beginning with Pitbull, and, you know, Pitbull is always doing his thing. He's always bringing that Latin flair. He's always bringing that upbeat energy. So it started off real good, and then it just was a middle, and then there was an end. Like, it was nothing really memorable that I think anybody's going to talk about, anybody gives a damn about at all. Kelly Rowland, she had her own little segments throughout there. She was given the Iconic Award, I believe, or Viewer's Choice Fan or Artist of the Year, something like that, some award. She was giving that out, which was Miley Cyrus, so they cut away to Miley Cyrus on the screen. But she had her own little funny parts. It was actually written pretty funny. You know what I mean? I got to give my hats off to the writers because they did a really good job. It felt real natural for her and the other actress that were playing with her for the Chevy commercial. So that was really cool. I can't even hate on that. But everything else, man, was just a bunch of nothing. Like, bunch of nothing at all. It was nothing memorable about that award show at all. So to wrap it up, man, I mean, Billboard Awards 2014, please do a better job at getting people to actually attend. Not just talking about fans, because fans are going to go. It's Vegas. Like, and there's an award show. I know if I had some money in my pocket and I was in Vegas and they said there was an award show, Billboard, I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Get a chance to see some stars and people going to dress nice, and it's Vegas, and you know what I mean? Like, you're going to get attendees. That's not the question. You know what I'm saying? But I guess when it boils down to it, that's what they care about is the money. They don't care about having a great show. Like, nobody cares about beating. You know, back in the 90s, like, MTV Awards was worried about beating the BET Awards, making it better. Like, everybody was talking about, oh, I like the MTV Awards better because this and this and this. Oh, I like the Source Awards because, like, there's nothing. Like, it's so scripted, I think, because, you know, a lot of artists messed it up for everybody fighting and all this other stuff. So it's, like, real cookie cutter, cut and dry, ABC, read on the teleprompter, don't stray away from it. We got this amount of time. If you don't, the music's going to play. Like, y'all own the networks, man. Like, nobody really gives a damn about watching Everybody Loves Raymond after the award show. Buy that damn time supply, push it back, like, do something. You know what I'm saying? The reason why they put you on a time limit is because you're not making them no money no more, because people don't give a damn about the award shows, because it ain't going to be nothing exciting. People are going to get up there, they're going to use it for whatever they needed to, put out their new song, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody wants to hear, like, do a blend. Like, artists used to do blends of, like, the hottest tracks. They used to throw a new one in there to get you excited about it. You know what I'm saying? See if the crowd was feeling it, just to give you a little taste, and then bam, put it on there to the one that everybody's hearing on the radio that's getting loose to. Like, I mean, now I guess it is. I mean, because everybody wasn't there, so I guess it's all about, you know, on tour, and that's where you hear that stuff is on tour. That's where you get the money at. So I guess, you know, but if I'm an award show and I'm a producer and I'm producing for this award show, that's my goal, is to make my award show the #1 award show, talked about, tweeted. Like, it's so much social media right now that it's money over money over money over money that you could be getting other ways besides pay the artist, pay the network, the sponsor pays this and for this time slot and da-da-da. Like, nobody gave a damn about it, like, at all. Like, I didn't know about it until today, and it happened yesterday. So, there you go. And I'm always with the shit. But anyway, so, Award Show 2014, or Billboard Awards 2014, crazy. Out of 5 stars, I give you 2. I give you 2 stars just because, I don't know, take it or leave it. Let's go back to Nicki Minaj. Nicki, delicious Minaj. Like, Nicki is I don't know about y'all, but Nicki has been looking really, really, really good these last, you know what I'm saying, last couple months, years type thing. Like, she's really developed as an artist. She's really, you know what I'm saying, she's toned down. She's got her personality back, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's grown up as an artist, you know what I mean? She's kind of set herself aside from, like, Lil Wayne and Young Money. She still screams Young Money. She still represents stuff like that, but, like, she's got her own entity now. Like, she doesn't need Young Money to be Nicki Minaj, you know what I'm saying? Like, she doesn't need them at all. But I just think she's everywhere. She's doing movies. You remember a couple years ago, right when she first came out, like, she had an article and she was talking about how she wanted to be an actress. And I think she does a really good job as an actress. You know what I'm saying? Like, Drake is an actor. To me, he's acting like a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Because he'll throw all that gangster stuff and them mugs and stuff like that in his videos, and then you talk to him, he's like, oh yeah, obviously, like, you know what I'm saying, like, that's the real Drake. I'm not saying he's fake or nothing like that, but he's an actor, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, Nicki Minaj, I think she keeps it pretty, you know what I'm saying, pretty sterile throughout the whole thing. She kind of acts every now and then, you know, like we all do, but hey, it is what it is. No hating there. But she's everywhere, man. She's been on the award show. She's been on talk shows, you know what I'm saying, promoting a movie, promoting her album. She's got a new album. Like, Nicki Minaj is doing her thing, man. She's really matured as an artist, and I'm you know what I'm saying, I'm happy to, you know what I'm saying, see her going to a different direction where she really doesn't need the troubles and, you know what I'm saying, all that crap that she has to deal with when being with Young Money and all the, you know what I'm saying, all the stuff that comes with it. But hats off to you, Nicki Minaj. I will give you 5 stars. No, I'll give you 4 stars, Nicki, for doing your thing. So, lo and behold, man, this is pretty much, I'm just going to wrap it up here, man. I really wanted to talk about other things, but we are already cresting at 30 minutes. But I appreciate you guys for listening and subscribing, commenting, liking, and all that good stuff, man. Tell me how you felt. If you watched the 2014 Billboard Awards, let me know what you thought. You know what I'm saying? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Like, what did you like? What did you didn't like? And let's go back and forth and let's get it cracking, baby. This is Double R the Star, man. Like always, you can follow me on IG at Double R DR, the number 5 TARIJS, or you can follow me on Twitter, double_RR number 5 TAR. Follow me on Facebook, add me on Facebook, man. All the information to be in the bottom of the video, nigga. So, y'all know how it is, man. Thank you for watching. Please, if you like what you heard, man, like, share this video. Share it. I don't care. Share it. Just share it. You know what I'm saying? Put it on your Facebook, put it on your Twitter, just share it. Trying to get my material out there for a lot more people to hear, man. I've been getting a lot of good feedback from friends, family, all the people that listen to my show through the emails and Facebook and all that good stuff. So it's going along, you know what I'm saying? All the help I can get. I appreciate it. I love you guys, and it's your boy Double R the Star. See ya.
They say I'm the king of my city, give me the crown. Choppers on deck, won't make a sound. Silence is up, 300 rounds. If they step up, then I'm chopping them down. Ain't nothing to me but another case. Vanilla cream on that cinnamon cake. Easy to mix, easy to make. Them hours long, but the money is great. 24 cases of done disappear. Easy to know that my team is in here. Only ones with enough jewelry to spare. We come in the front, but leave in the rear. Ghost with no traces. Kings, no aces. My dollars up, I'm like bottoms up. With a model that's up on that A-list. And I'm never changing my life. No, never changing my fight. No, we can hash it out or we can blast it out. They ain't even changing my name. And I'm never